religious conservative group launches Hide the Pride to remove books from library pride displays. A religious activist group called CatholicVote has taken aim at pride displays in libraries. The group's mission statement is, quote, to inspire every Catholic in America to live out the truths of our faith in public life, end quote. Apparently, they don't like it when others live their truths in public life, and they have launched a campaign called Hide the Pride. The goal of the campaign is for groups of adults to go to public libraries and check out any and all LGBTQ plus books on display for Pride Month and, quote, place the Pride books on a shelf out of reach of children, end quote. Last month, a conservative school board candidate in Maryland did something similar, saying, quote, this has nothing to do with the gay community. It has to do with the preservation of innocence. Thoughts?
Those Catholics. Have you ever noticed that you never hear about atheist organizations doing this kind of thing?
Yes.
This kind of hateful activity? Just wondering.
It's always something to do with like religion somewhere, just perverting religion and what it really should mean. Just saying.
And the Catholic Church, let's just say you don't have the best track record in living your truth and hiding other things inside of your organization. So I think you need to...
Or even in your robes.
Yes, exactly.
And preserving innocence.
Yeah.
Right.
Just moving it around from place to place.
Again, I continue to point out in the gaslighting we're watching in these cultural wars, two significant precedents in this example in the last century. In public libraries all over America prior to the women's right to vote movement in America, in public libraries, if there would have been books supporting women's right to vote and there was a display, you would see this exact kind of response. Wait, we're going to remove those books. Now, whether we're putting them on the top shelf or we're taking them out, or whether we're burning them, they're all the same conclusion. We're not going to let you be exposed to this content. And that's the way American toxic male society approached women in public libraries leading up to the right to vote. In 1962, if Martin Luther King would have written a civil rights book, and it was being displayed in American public libraries, especially in the South, can you imagine what would have happened in public libraries?
Oh,
that's exactly the same situation here. This won't stand. The history of time won't allow it to stand. But we're going through women's suffraging and Black civil rights of the 1960s in a similar way. They're creating a culture war of othering. You are less than me, so therefore you cannot be displayed in public libraries. And that's what we're watching in this. They cannot win. Except in the short term.
They're not preserving innocence, they're preserving ignorance.
Absolutely.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ